Hey everybody, it's Mickey again. So just got done playing some games, and I just had this really and some played some decent games, but this particular game I just played, the guy was super salty. So of course, obligatory, I have to record it. I am trying something new here. I'm trying out what um, Zach Kelsick suggests I'm doing, the two abrupt decays. There are other people doing it as well, if I'm not mistaken. And the reason I think I'm going to go ahead and try it, I'm also doing another surgical, so two abrupt decays, one surgical, and two pyrite spell bombs in the main for a little bit more removal and the secondary win condition. It's give and take so far. In some matchups it seems to be better, some it seems to be worse. But the reason I think he might be right on that instead of the Sun Droplets main. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to give it a shot. Moving the Sun Droplets. And the fourth Sun Droplet I replaced with this Sunbeam Spell Bomb. Sometimes I found that I'll be at like 2 life, and I'll finally top deck that Sun Droplet, and it's too late. It's going to put me back up to 2, so it doesn't really do a whole lot for me. What I do like about the Abrupt Decay's main is it frees up sideboard slots, because I used to need a lot more like Nature's Claims and Seal of Primordiums and Ancient Grudges, but running those main frees up spots in my sideboard, so we'll see. But anyways, so the matchup that I just played against this guy, he was on Mono Green Devotion. Alright. This is the desktop computer. It might be a little bit silly. But, so yeah, I keep the hand. Come on. Okay, well, hey, you get to see the opponent's opening hand too. I keep the hand because I have the Destruction Spell Bomb and I have a Duress. And that should buy me enough time and give me enough information that I should be alright. I also have that Mox Opal there so that my mana should be good to go too. So here I see my opponent's on Mono Green Devotion. I have the Inquisition and the Duress in hand, and I decided to take out the Utopia Sprawl first. That way it slows down my opponent's clock, and then I can just grab the Genesis Wave with the Duress. I wasn't too worried about the Selkie. If I had to, I could just pop it and kill it, and eventually I should draw into a bridge. So that's how I played it. The sequencing there, if you notice, was just so that I have no hand now, and I was able to Duress on turn 2 and get that Genesis Wave. So I ended up using Pyrite Spell Bomb to draw a card because I know if I land a bridge, I'd probably just win. So I wasn't too concerned about this. I knew it was going to be a few turns until what's his name comes the Titan comes out, and now I can probably just self-mill into a bridge, which is actually exactly what happens. So it was a decent hand. My opponent seems to think it was a god hand. That's what he or she claimed. But anyways, so I draw the spell Skite. That way I don't die to a random what's the name of that land? Because of Wolf Run. And just to make sure my bridge stays alive, which is cool. I mean, I didn't mean to draw the Spellskite on the bridge, but Spellskite works. So here, I mean, the game is just over at this point. Okay, so we go into game 2. Opponent goes first. Game 2. I keep this opening hand. I have the Duress. I'm probably going to have a Mox Opal online here very shortly. I have half of the mill pieces. I actually sided out, in this game, I sided out 2 Shredders and 2 Gold Color spells because I wanted to get Pyroclasms to slow down my opponent. And of course I got the bridge. I also sided in Welding Jars. So yeah, and I should have a way to just Ruins back anything I need if I really have to. So I set up so that I can Stirrings into a artifact, which happens to be a lantern, and I take it. Notice the way I stack those things on the bottom. I stacked it so I would draw into the things that I want most sooner. So now I have the lock. I'm not too worried. I also have that welding jar. When I digressed, I took the Genesis Wave and I noticed my opponent had a what's the name of that card? Beast Within in hand. So now I just want to keep him off anything that might help out. Ghost Quarter to try to shuffle away that Eternal Witness and also cut my opponent off for red mana. And I mill myself to see what was underneath. I really wanted another welding jar if I could get it, but I didn't see one. I was afraid of Abrupt Decay. So, but yeah, welding jar with ruins right here is just amazing because I can just recur the welding jar back. Again, I mill myself because I'm afraid my opponent has Abrupt Decay. I don't want to dig my opponent into Abrupt Decay's 4 him or her. So yeah. So at this point, I'm Bell because I don't want my opponent to have Slime. I don't care to have Duress because my opponent has no cards in hand, and you know I'm probably going to win at this point, and my opponent gets a little angry here. So yeah, I could have sworn there was, but anyways. So that was the Mono Green Devotion. Usually, just a bridge and stuff to protect it is good enough. You know, I've never seen a Banefire in the list before, I guess, but I haven't really played too many matchups against Mono Green Devotion. So, yeah, that was the game. Hope you enjoyed. It's been a while since I hadn't uploaded. It was about that time.